don't have to do anything. Just sit down. Okay.
I'm scared. What? Are we almost on?
Yep. Go.
We're on?
We're on.
Hello. It's not Kelly Snow. This is Betty Calkins, Kelly's mom, and I'm here to do the flip through that I have made this journal for. It's for Chalcedony if she wants it. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. It's I'm gonna call her Chelsea throughout this flip through because it's easier that way. Kelly's sitting here right next to me.
Hi guys.
And she's not doing real good, to be honest with you. But we decided to do the flip through because she's feeling a little bit better today. We might have to go back to the chiropractor yet this afternoon. So I've got about 45 minutes to do this flip through. So I thought I'd go through it with you guys. First of all,
Tanya's saying hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Tanya.
I'm kind of nervous. I've never done this before. So this is my first time on live. So.
Hi, guys. Yeah, lots of people saying hi.
Okay, good. Hi, everybody. I really appreciate you all. Some of you, as you know, I've not been doing this very long. This here journal right now is about my 9th journal I've done. And throughout this process of my learning and dealing with you and talking with you guys and stuff, I've gotten and received many racks that I really appreciate very much because, as you may or may not know, I don't live near a Michael's or a Joann's or a Hobby Lobby. It's hard for me to get to the store. In fact, Walmart round trip for me is 80 miles round trip to get to Walmart. So it's hard. So all your racks that you guys have given me, I appreciate. And soon I'm going to be getting me a camera and stuff so I can thank you officially and post it on the group page. So let me start by saying Chalcedony Moon is the one who ordered this journal. I don't know if she wants it yet, but her requests was she wanted purple and green.
So pretty.
Well, purple and green to me, it wasn't a good pairing. I'm not used to purple and green, you know.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, and she
wanted all my purple and green stuff.
I didn't have any purple and green because the journal I had done prior to this one also was purple and green. So I wanted to provide Chelsea with something that was different, but it was hard for me to get that last journal, which was for Rebecca Nethstickle was her name. And she ordered one and she wanted purple and green and her favorite flower was irises. And now this one for Chalcedony also she wanted irises also. So I had a difficult time getting inspired with this particular journal because I already had done one purple and green with iris flowers. But Chalcedony wanted hippopotamuses. Can you imagine?
Oh my God.
So I had to deal with hippopotamuses and purple and green. And anyway, so I did the best I could. However, I had a hard time trying to be inspired. So let me start by saying that I started out with thinking I'm going to go really grungy. I was going to try and go really grungy. And at the same time, I wanted to get some gold. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of these gold sheets. And I was inspired by, her name is Finely Crafting. I don't know if you've ever heard of her or watched her channel. She is really good and has some really good ideas. In fact, I got this idea using a bobby pin for a closure. I got that from her.
Show us how you used it because it's really cute.
Okay, well, this is one of those large bobby pins. And I want to yet glue another gem or two on here. In fact, I think that might have fell off. But anyway, I stuck this on and realized I didn't have a closure. It was a mistake. I made a mistake. I didn't have a closure on this. And what this is this is some construction paper. Am I on camera? Yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch because you need to push it up a little.
Okay. This here is some construction paper. And it was a thicker construction paper. And I decided that I was going to rough it up and get it really grungy looking. And I've got a sheet here of parchment paper. And I roughed it all up, and then I didn't have a closure because I accidentally glued it down without thinking that I don't have a closure. So anyway, I was looking around trying to figure out what to do, and I found this bobby pin, and it dawned on me. I remembered that lady at Finally Crafting did that with the bobby pin, so I thought that worked out good. This journal, I don't know if the size is. I'm using Kelly's equipment here, so it's 5.5 by about 9, I'm sure. Yep. And the
It's a big spine.
spine is like 3 inches.
Yeah, it's big.
It's big.
Yeah.
It's 2 signatures. And
tip it up so they can see how fat it is.
Oh, it's fat.
Yeah,
it's pretty big and fat. I left this all raggedy and torn and grungy. Yeah. I think Chelsea, if she decides she wants this journal, she can cut this off if it bothers her. Yeah. But I left it for effect because I wanted it to be really grungy. I was trying to go really, really grungy. And then
okay, open it.
Okay, I'll open it. Okay. I'll open it. Okay.
Hi, Carrie. Hi, guys.
Okay.
I'm reading comments, you guys. If you got any questions, ask me.
Yes, Kelly's sitting here reading all the comments and stuff.
So
okay.
So
well, I want to I got some beads, and my sister sent me some beads from India. So these ones on the tassel here, there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these come from India. And this one, I'm not sure if it comes from India, but it's cute and pretty, and I liked it. And then we've got some other beads, different kinds of beads and buttons, and I decided to embellish the tabs that I had made with purple and green buttons and beads. So the first page, what I did is I was wanting to use some gold sheets that I had got inspired again from the lady from Finally Crafting. I don't know her name, but she's got a YouTube channel. It's called Finally Crafting. And she had some gold sheets that she had used to make veins, golden veins in her pages. And I just thought that was so inspiring. And I decided, I called Kelly up, and she ordered some. She thought it was a good idea to try and use gold.
And I've used gold before.
And she's used gold before.
Yeah.
And so, but Kelly lost it. I had gone through, she lost the gold sheets that she had ordered.
Oh.
So, and I had made this book. I had put the signatures in, and I was trying to go grungy, and I prepared these edges here. But there was no gold at that time. I just made some grungy old edges on my pages waiting for the gold. And when she found out that she lost the gold pages, I just had to start all over and figure out what was I going to do now. I didn't have the gold that I had been counting on using. Anyway, so what I did was I had some gold acrylic paint. I had a little bit of gold acrylic paint, so I decided to edge the edges of the pages with gold. And then I did some gold. Okay, and I did some gold edging around the pictures, and I picked some pussy willows, and I painted that gold, and I golded around the edges of this bird.
Pull all your tags out.
So I'll pull the tags out.
Yeah.
And this one is This Book Belongs To, and it's trimmed in gold. And then this little fox, and everything's coffee dyed. And I've also got gold strands of thread on the tags. Every single tag has got gold thread. And then I did some stamping here, and this butterfly got kind of blobby, but I think he looks kind of cute. And then I got some green vine there. I thought that was cute. And then this is like a postcard, and I got a little note to Chelsea if she wants this journal. And then
the inside ones are hard to see. They can't see, so you got to tip it.
Okay. Okay. I've never done this before, so.
You got to tip it. There.
Even more. Okay. Tip it like this.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Hard,
okay. I have to look at the camera.
Yes.
Okay. So we got a pretty picture. Chelsea had mentioned that she liked water, so I tried to get some water pictures in here. This is just a journaling card that I have in here. You know, and I sewed around all the edges of the pages.
So it's a pocket on the side.
Yes, a side pocket. Yeah. And then this page has got 3 pockets. And I put some wildflowers because she likes wildflowers. And this here is a flip to write in. And there's more gold thread on the tabs. And then this, her favorite flower was irises, but I also had some violets here. So here's and they're coffee dyed and sewn all the way around. And then there's two pockets here. And then if you notice, on these tabs, I put some bling on every tab. There's bling here.
The pages are sewn around.
And the pages are sewn around, and I've got some green and purple beads there. Then I got to turn this down again.
How did you, what?
What?
How did you get your pages so thick? What is inside the pages?
Okay.
That's what
I do is.
Tell them what I asked if they can't hear.
Okay. What I do is I have sheets, lots of sheets of Walmart wrapping paper. It's packaging, shipping papers. I have that. Then I go to the nursing home and they throw away all these sheets of paper that have writing on one side and they're blank on the other side. So, and I sew the two together and I coffee stain them and I sew them together, and that's what I use. So I'm constructing all the pages. Right. There's not just one sheet. There's two sheets.
Right. And then you glue and sew.
And I glue and sew them together.
And then you add the pockets on top.
And then I put the pockets on top. So that's why they're so thick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this page here in particular.
I love the mushroom.
Yes. Well, this page has only got the mushroom paper, which is from a book.
Right.
It's a picture from a book.
Yeah.
And I sewed that to some coffee stained paper.
Okay.
Okay. So this is,
it.
Yes. And so I made a little tuck spot down here with the bling and my little frog that I like. And there's some gold in here. And I don't know, I got a string hanging from here. Then here's one of my little pockets that I make with my homemade little wire.
Yeah.
And there is something in there. There's a little journaling spot. Oops, I dropped it. And there's no, I'm not going to. But there's a tab there, and there's a mushroom picture.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, so so.
And I like the little frog.
Yeah, so that's that.
Okay.
And then this was some design paper, and believe this or not, this design paper came from my first rack, and I think that was her Melissa Kerr. Is that correct? Yeah. Melissa Kerr.
Yeah.
I can't remember names very well, but this paper here. You know, the purple with the white dots, it's just not, I'd usually do grunge. And so this isn't my particular color, but it worked wonderfully. So I'm still using stuff from Melissa Kerr's rack. Yeah.
She did good. She sent me one too.
Yeah. So Chalcedony said that she liked herbs and she liked wildflowers. And so I put some of them pictures in here.
So what is that? Pocket that you're doing? What is that?
Oh, this is a pocket of the purple page. And I made a pocket here. And then I put some parchment paper here, but I have discovered throughout my process of learning this that glue does not stick to parchment paper. It took me a while to figure that out.
Yeah.
And
we staple it.
Yes.
Staple it. We like staples.
Yes, but I sewn the parchment paper too here. But I couldn't figure out for the longest time how come I couldn't get my glassine bags to stick down to this parchment paper.
Yeah.
And I finally figured it out.
Okay. And then you got a card down there. That's pretty.
Yes, I've got a card.
Okay.
I think I got that from the thrift store.
Okay.
And then just a journaling spot here.
Yeah.
Piece of paper.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what kind of paper this is. It's something Kelly, you sent me this.
Oh, I don't know.
Kelly gave me this paper, and Kelly is wonderful. She sends me racks all the time. So she sent me this paper. It's like a soft, I don't know, maybe it's rice paper. I'm not really sure.
Okay,
and then
what's this?
This is my, it's edged in gold. Yeah. And I got my cardboard stamping on there with lines on it. And then I painted it. There's some gesso and there's some acrylic paint. And this paper is, I'm not really sure.
Oh,
okay. I'll tell you what, it's a weird sheet, like something like the wrapping of toilet tissue or some kind of, it was some kind of packaging paper. Okay. And it had all kind of writing and printing and blue on it.
So you got gesso?
Oh, I painted over it and gessoed over it and
Okay.
did all kinds of stuff because the texture is different than any other kind of paper.
Okay,
I liked the texture, so I wanted to try and see if I could use it. And,
Alright.
you know, it's
Yeah.
different and it looks grungy and old, and that's exactly what I like. So,
Yeah.
and then some more grungy stuff.
Oh, I
This
like that.
is lichen.
Pull it down so they can see it.
Where? Like
There, yeah.
okay. This is a picture of lichen in the
Oh, that's
woods,
pretty.
and on the back it says there's
Well,
a
you don't have to read it
there's a
all.
little pocket. Yes, but it explains what lichen is.
Okay.
And this is a little pocket, and it's also edged in gold.
Okay.
So it explains what lichen is. Because Chelsea likes mushrooms,
Oh.
and mushrooms are not like lichen. So I wanted everybody to understand that. Okay, so then here's a journaling spot, and there's some mushrooms down here.
And then
Am
it's
I
that
in
little
frame?
frog, so you got
Yes, and it's stamped with little frogs. Kelly
cute.
gave me this in a rack. So
Somebody sent it to me.
yeah.
Mhm.
So then here's some more bling here on my tabs. These tabs here are made out of grocery sack handles. You know those brown grocery sacks you get with the handles?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I folded them and I punched holes with my awl to put these beads on, and then I glued the bling on there.
You realize this is your camera right there.
Okay.
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 Just showing you. Okay.
Okay.
I like this.
Okay, so this pocket here, it's just got a little pocket, but there's a tuck spot up here. And
Pull it all out.
pull it all out,
Yeah,
she's
let's
telling me.
Oh,
And
yeah.
there's a pocket back here and a pocket here, and I did some stamping, and I got a tree stamp. And then, as you can see, there's a tuck spot here. And this is one of my little matchbook pockets that I always make, and I trimmed it in gold. It's actually good that it's trimmed in gold because it's a
Yeah.
little bit more stiffer and sturdier. So, and that's a nice journaling spot. So I tucked that in there.
That's cute.
This has got a saying on it, and I'm going to read it because I like the saying. It says, "You take a journal to a little park behind your house. You take a walk in the woods or a drive out to a desert spring. The point is to be quiet and receptive. The point is to watch and listen for nature's message." So Kelly and I, in particular, we think nature has messages for us, and we can learn a lot from nature, and that's why I always put that one in my journals.
You can just get rid of this if you want.
And then this is a paper sack. And right here, I have this little stone. And I thought, well, I'm going to use it. So I just glued it right there. It's just a little stone on top of a piece of muslin. And then there's a saying here. It says, "With all beings and all things, we should be as relatives." So this is our paper sack pocket. And I don't know where I got this, but it was from a rack. So whoever recognizes it, I thank you for that. And then this was also from a rack, this piece of ephemera. And there's a little frog sticking out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always have him in my journals. Then there's a little elf. Here's a journaling spot. Here's a nice pocket in here with another journaling spot. And then this picture came from a book. And I thought it was too pretty to cover up, so I didn't cover it up.
I love it. Yeah.
And-
But I like the little things on the edge.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yes, I considered leaving a tuck there, but then I didn't because
I like it.
yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And so then the gold edging, I hope it shows up on
Yeah,
camera.
you can see it.
Okay, this also came from a rack. This came from, I am sorry,
It don't matter. Go
Miss
on.
Edwards,
Yeah.
but I think it was Kathy Edwards.
Yeah.
Sent me some purple stuff, and this was in that rack, and so I appreciate that.
That's
Um, here's more of that paper from Melissa Kerr that she sent me.
nice.
This pocket here is made out of some paper that I get Becky Schwartzlander and some of the other ladies who I've made journals for never recognize this particular material here. I get it from the produce department in my grocery store. They use it to wrap up bananas and fruits and stuff. And I got the lady there. She saves me papers all the time.
Okay.
So I get all those different kinds of papers. They got all kinds of stuff in the produce department. You guys should go look if you want some different paper. I always use different paper.
Now, what's in the back? The design paper there.
Well,
What's that?
This is
That's really pretty. Is it a
coffee
magnet?
stained paper with a napkin decoupage.
Oh, that's really pretty. I like that.
Yes. And it's purple and green.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So, because I don't use design paper. Very rare do you see my journals have any design
Unless
paper.
I send it or somebody sends it.
Yeah, unless somebody sends it, I'll use some. But I don't use design paper. So I create and use my own paper.
Hi, Becky. Becky's here.
Becky who? Schwartzlander?
Yeah.
Hi, Becky.
We were just looking at your journal last night again, Beck.
Yep. Okay, there's the brown elf.
Yeah.
And here's my iris
Okay.
that I got for Chelsea. But I can't find a good picture of an iris.
Yeah,
Here's some more of that paper that is strange paper, but it's nice.
It's fun. I love these mushrooms.
Yes. Chelsea says she likes mushrooms and hippos, so I had to
like
make sure I get her some mushrooms.
And
so this flips, and there's a journaling spot here. Then here's a pretty picture. And then, of course, we've got a journaling spot here. And there's some more mushrooms there. This tucks in here. This tucks in here. This will come out.
Oh.
And there's like a belly band there if you want to use it for such.
Yeah.
And there's another journaling spot there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So.
Okay, that's
nice. That's that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I got a little.
This is the one that everybody likes. So tell us how you did it, because everybody's.
Okay. Well, this particular page, I had a bunch of strips of paper. And the reason why I had the strips is because from the very beginning of this whole process, I've been having a hard time getting my journals to fit in the shipping box. So I've been having to cut so I made a conscientious, deliberate effort to get this particular journal to fit in the $13.65 shipping box. I couldn't get it.
They're so huge.
They're huge, you know. Okay. So I cut off the page edges 1/4 of an inch on each side. I was trying to get it to fit. I was making this journal to fit in the box. So I had all these strips of paper and I was throwing them away. And then I got thinking, well, I'm not going to throw these away. Maybe I'll figure out something in my brain will figure out a way to use them.
Yeah.
So I had all these strips of paper. And some of them already had the sewing on the edges because I had sewn the edges prior to cutting them.
You had to cut it.
Yeah, and then I had to cut it because I was trying to get it to fit the box. So some of them I had already sewn. So I just started weaving them. I weaved the pages.
Hi, Sharon.
I weaved these strips of paper, and then I sewed them all together, and we cut some weaved pockets. And so this is a little pocket here, you see.
Yeah. And a tuck spot both.
And there's a tuck spot underneath here. And then this is a weaved nice little pocket. And I lined it with parchment paper because I feared that it might snag on the tag.
Yeah.
So this way it slides in and out.
On the tag.
Yeah. So it was very convenient for the client who I'm thinking about when I make my journals. I want it to be easy to get in and out of.
Right? I know, Mary. It looks good.
Yeah. Okay. So then this pocket here has got a little.
Because we can't see. Really.
Okay. Like this. Yeah. Okay. This pocket here is let me see. I've got it one here.
Flip it open. I want to see what.
Okay. Well, first of all, there's some more of that. And we've got a tuck spot here.
Watch out for your camera. You're hitting it.
This is the camera right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then this on the side here is a pocket. I
like the sewing in the background.
Yes.
It's really pretty.
Well, that's because of what I did on the next page.
Okay.
Okay. And then there's this is a magnetic closure.
Oh.
It's got a little bling here. And there's a pocket here, and there's a tuck spot here, and then there's a pocket here. And
I like the mushroom.
And it's got a nice big mushroom on it. Okay. And somewhere I had my little sheet of paper. I was going to show them. Here it is.
And it's 10 after, though. You can't go in all. We got to do another flip through. That's why I said you can take 3 days on this.
Okay.
So
I'll go a little bit faster. Then I made
pretty. I love this one.
Okay. Well, I made a collage on the
second paper.
Yeah, I made a collage.
It's really pretty.
Between in the center, because this is the center of the signature, and it's got some things that it says here that Chelsea will understand about divine nature and stuff. And then I used a TV guide pocket in the center, and there's a pretty picture of a sunset. And there's her first hippo.
I want to see.
There's her first hippo right there, a hippopotamus.
Oh, that's cute. And you got a Buddha on the same page.
And I've got a Buddha there.
I like the
for Chelsea,
paper, but it's glaring, so move it around so we can see. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and that words down there say "Adventures of a Lifetime."
Oh, cool.
Okay. And then this
is a popular page. Everybody loves this one.
Okay. Well, this one actually at one point in time, I ripped the whole thing out and had to start over because I wasn't pleased with the way it was setting on the page. But there's a tuck here and it's embellished, as you can see, and it's pretty, I think. And then on the back is is a belly band with a tag, and this tag's got a belly band. And of course, there's journaling spots on the back, and it tucks in there. And then this has a envelope. This is a tuck spot here. This comes out of here, and it's an envelope. And there's a tuck spot there, and then there's a tuck spot here. So, and I don't think there's one back here. Nope. I forget what I've done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cute.
Yeah. So, and that was given to me in a rack, but I don't remember who sent the rack. This violet stuff.
Oh, the violet.
Yeah. And then this paper here, I just made. I photocopied some music paper and some dictionary pages together and made it. And then here's a pretty picture, if you guys can see it. Yeah, you can see that one. And it's a little waterfall there. And what I did was I cut out this thing for the pocket, and then I made a tuck out of what I cut out. You see right there? And then I've got a tag here.
Oh, we can't see it. You got to put it. I want to see that tag. It's so pretty.
Oh. Yeah. Well, here's the tag.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's got water. So I did the water for Chelsea because she likes water.
I like the gold page.
And it says, every day under the sun is a gift. Receive it with eagerness, treat it kindly, or share it with joy.
Take that. Just let that come off.
Okay. This thing keeps falling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forget it. Okay.
Okay. And then this pocket here, I wasn't real pleased with. I was trying to make.
It really looks good, though.
You think so?
Yeah, it looks good. So
okay. Well, okay. There's a pocket here.
We gotta go.
It's the cloth pocket. Okay. Oh, she says we got to go in 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay. There's a sleeve here.
Do another one if you're not done.
Okay. And then there's a secret pocket here. You just got to lift up this little flap, and in here is a secret pocket. Okay. And I left this out so that the client could see that there's a pocket there and she doesn't forget. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go fast then.
We don't have to, I'm just saying.
Well, I don't know. Okay. And then she said, I got 50 minutes. I got to take her to the doctor. She's not doing too good, Kelly isn't. So, yeah. Okay. So, let me see what I got going here. Okay. So I got a tag, a tag here, and a tag here.
You don't have to read. We can do another blister.
Oh, we can?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just stop when we stop and come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Then I made this cute little.
Oh, I like that.
Embellished tag. Yeah. Embellished paper clip.
Yeah.
And it's holding on this piece of paper that's got some words on it, and a pretty little flower there again.
Yeah.
And then this is just a regular envelope. Do you see it?
Yeah.
This is just a regular envelope that I folded in such a way that it left me with a tuck spot here and a pocket here.
Oh, I see.
And then it actually flips around here, and I've got a tuck spot there. But then we've got a pocket there too.
Oh, I like
so then we've got the purple mushrooms, you see?
Yeah.
And there's a tuck spot there too if a person wants to use it.
Right.
And then we've got a little tuck spot, and we've got some.
That reminds me of that lady.
I know. Oh, geez. And then a journaling card with deer.
I like the deer.
Behind there is a little tuck spot, a little secret spot. It's a secret spot. Everybody wants my secret spot. So there was another one with a journaling spot. Well, I feel like I'm in a hurry now.
I know. Sorry.
And then some more journaling spots. Then here's some more of that parchment paper, and I just kind of ripped it and made a tuck spot out of it.
Yeah.
And this is a wild iris right here. It's wild. And so I ripped that. And then there's that. Can you guys see that? Kelly had to get up because she's hurting. And then I've got a little corner tuck right here. And there's a little envelope right here with a journaling spot inside. And here also is a little journaling tag.
That's cute.
Yeah. And then this is all Thomas Kincade pictures. And there's journaling spots, and I've got a belly band here. I like that belly band. And this, notice this belly band is made out of that same paper. It's a different color, a different kind of texture, but I get it from the fruit department in my grocery store. So, and it makes nice pockets, and it's got texture, and it's very interesting. And it takes ink well. So I think it was really pretty, that paper. So I use it all the time. And then here's another Thomas Kincade picture. So I like Thomas Kincade. A lot of sewing. I sew every page. This pocket's a homemade cloth pocket. And I stamped it. Nope, that's stenciling. Because I don't have hardly any stamps. I use stencils. There's a nice journaling card with my green cardboard stamping that I use lines. And then here's a belly band, and I put a little thing there to catch the envelope, you see. And in the envelope is a really pretty piece of paper, journaling spot. And then this pocket here, I like in particular. It's also made out of that same paper that I get from the grocery store, you see. It's got that texture on it. You wait and see if you ever get one of these. I might send you one sometime in a rack or something, but I love the texture of this paper. So here's another Thomas Kincade journaling spot here. And I just tuck that in there. And there's a ticket here. I tuck it in there. And then this is just a random piece of paper that I used as a tuck spot. And there's a little bunny rabbit on there. And then in here is another tuck spot. And there's a journaling spot there. Should we get going?
Wow.
She's got to go. This here is another tuck spot.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Book up so you can't see the water.
It's hard to hold
Not
this.
towards the camera, up onto the table. Just push.
Are we okay now?
Set the book down onto the table. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
The bugs.
yes, I've got bugs,
Oh, that's cute.
and I've got the picture of a country road.
Yeah, I like the spider.
Yep, and a spider right there. Mhm. And then a belly band made out of that Walmart shipping paper.
So you should probably say bye.
You want me to say bye?
Yeah, and then we can come back and do another one tonight or tomorrow. We'll be
Okay,
back.
tonight or tomorrow, because Kelly's having a hard time.
Just tell them that
We're gonna go. We'll come back tonight or tomorrow,
finish.
and I'll finish up right where I left off. Okay, and I'll be more prepared because I've never done a flip through before, so I was kind of nervous. Okay, see you guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.